News 4 at 4 starts now.
The real estate market is just as unusual as the weather we've been seeing lately. But when it comes to buying and selling a home, January may now be the new April. Erica's been looking into this and is here to tell us why. Erica.
Well, Pat, the signs are everywhere, literally. For sale, open house, under contract. Yes, we have a booming housing market, but it's not just us. Nationally, there is a trend, and it indicates that January is the new April. The spring housing market starts now.
It may be winter, but the D.C. metro region is hot. The housing market, that is. It's so hot, in fact, the spring market is starting now.
So in 32 years, I've seen every kind of market imaginable.
Just ask Corey Burke, Senior Vice President of TTR Sotheby's International Realty.
And then just last weekend, a property in Crestwood, which is an up-and-coming neighborhood, got 17 offers. This is unheard of.
The big picture looks like this. From 2015 through 2018, April was the hottest month on Realtor.com. In 2019, however, January was the busiest month on the site for dozens of areas across the country. And Burr says this year's market favors both sides. Low inventory is good for sellers, and low interest rates are good for buyers.
There's even some talk that it might go a little bit lower, but if I were a buyer right now, I'd be very satisfied with a 30-year mortgage at 3.5%.
If you're just coming into the game, you better be ready to play. If you're a buyer, Burr recommends getting a knowledgeable realtor. Secure your financing before you start looking at houses. Determine how much over asking you're prepared to go. Those are also known as escalation clauses. Should you get into a bidding war, that is. And have a home inspector at the ready. If you're a seller, he says, price your home in a compelling manner. Give everything a fresh coat of neutral paint. Update the landscaping, and staging these days is a must. Traditionally, the spring housing market didn't start until after the Super Bowl.
But right now, houses are coming on the market as we speak, and buyers are lined up ready to go.
So if you want to strike a deal, you may want to get moving now.
All right, so we've put tips in our NBC Washington app. Just search real estate. Also, our area is filled with steep prices. I don't have to tell you that. And figuring out just how much house you can afford can be pretty daunting. But we've got a mortgage calculator for you that you can use. Again, you can just search for it under real estate.